The casting process behind Moving was far from easy, as the actors had to go through a lot to get the roles. What's more, some of the veteran actors had special demands before auditioning in the first place. The writer of the original webtoon, Kang Ful himself, admitted that the casting of the drama was a bold choice, and it seems like the whole production thought it would either turn out really well or end up not being that good. Ful revealed that when Disney Plus decided to work with the director Park In-jae on the adaptation of his webtoon, they had to make a very hard decision, and that was whether to cast big names or rookie actors. They decided to go both ways, but Ful shared that it was a very difficult decision to pick rookie actors as the main leads of the drama. That's pretty much unheard of in the K-drama world, as Korean TV series heavily rely on the already attractive names of big Korean actors to make new dramas successful. According to Kang Ful, it was a daring move because it presented a challenge to have actors with barely any acting experience on the set, with actors who have been in the industry for decades. But it seems like the actors were approached by the casting team through their respective agencies. They all had their thoughts regarding the offer to audition for the drama, and some of them almost rejected the roles at first. That wasn't the case for Do-hoon, though. He shared in an interview that he thought that this drama series would be a great opportunity that would allow him to learn a lot, especially working alongside such veteran actors. Do-hoon wanted to make sure that he took advantage of the opportunity that was given to him. Despite being approached by the casting team, the actors had to audition first, and it was extremely nerve-wracking. Yoon-jung was honest and said that she first received the script at the audition and she didn't even read the original webtoon beforehand. Yoon-jung shared, "I got the script for the first time at the audition for the role. I didn't have enough time to prepare or grasp the backstory, but because the character seemed to have a similar personality and a way of talking as me, the script felt very comfortable to read." What's even more shocking is that Yoon-jung had no clue about the other actors who got cast for their roles because she was auditioning in the early stages of preparation for the drama. She admitted that she was blown away when it was announced that such famous actors would be part of the drama. Yoon-jung said, "I had no idea about other actors, and when I found out later on, I felt I should really do this role well." Although Yoon-jung didn't read the webtoon at first, it was a different story for her fellow actors Do-hoon and Jung-ha. Do-hoon revealed he was familiar with the webtoon before reading the script, but that the script stood out to him more because it was much more detailed, and as it turns out, Jung-ha was actually a huge fan of Kang Ful and his work before even getting the casting call for the drama. He said that he read the webtoon when he was younger and that Bong-seok was his ultimate favorite character. But what's really even more shocking is that Lee Jung-ha almost decided not to audition for the role. In his head, he thought that there was no way he would ever get such a big role, and so he initially gave up on the idea of pursuing this opportunity. Thankfully, he changed his mind after thinking about it for longer. He candidly shared his experience in an interview by saying, "When I got the opportunity to audition for the role, I thought that there wouldn't be a chance, but then I switched gears, thinking someone has to play the role and why not me? I poured my heart and soul into preparation for the audition. I tried to focus on the webtoon itself, and the more I prepared for the audition, the more I yearned for this role to be mine." Obviously, we cannot imagine anyone else playing Bong-seok other than Jung-ha. His optimism and addictive smile was what made the viewers fall in love with the drama in the first place, and he embodied the character perfectly. Of course, the rookie actors weren't the only ones who had to go through auditions, but it was a bit different with the veteran actors. When they first received the scripts, they mostly weren't familiar with Kang Ful's work, but Ryu Sung-ryong shared that he decided to read the webtoon first before giving the script a try, so as you can see, he didn't receive it at the audition as Yoon-jung did. He revealed that after reading the script, he found that it was much more detailed in terms of how the narrative was unfolding, and that it was a whole package. What really convinced Sung-ryong to audition for the role of Ju-won was the description of the character, but also the fact that the drama showcased South Korea in a different light. According to him, Korea has many great storytellers, and due to it being such a small country, yet so densely populated, there are many stories inside people's lives. In his own words, because there are so many different things happening in such a small country, there's just so much that can happen within us. And he felt like this element was very much present in the script for Moving. While Sung-ryong was pretty much hooked from the moment he received the offer, it was a different story for Jo In-sung. In fact, he had one big condition before accepting the role, and that was a change in the actual script. It's not often that we hear about this in the K-drama industry, but it happens sometimes that the actors refuse to take on roles until the writing of their characters' lines meets their standard. So what part wanted In-sung to be changed so much? Well, once you hear this, you will be happy he asked for the change. The talk is of the scene on the balcony where Do-shik has multiple red targets on his back while he's floating in the air right in front of Mi-hyun, to whom he confesses his love. In that scene, Do-shik says to Mi-hyun that he was dying inside due to being away from her. But this line wasn't originally in the script. Before he said yes to the role, he had a meeting with the writer and asked him to replace the original line for the one that we saw. The script initially included a very straight-up confession of Do-shik saying, "I love you." He told Kang-ful, "I can't do this. Change it to, I feel like I'm dying." So writer Kang-ful happily said, "Okay," and I joined moving. According to fans, this was a great change, as this line seemingly references a line from an earlier scene where Do-shik says that he doesn't care if he passes away. What's more, many viewers had a good laugh about this because it fits Do-shik's love language like a glove. Now, what did the process look like after the actors accepted their roles? According to Lee Jung-ha, he became extremely anxious and nervous as he thought he wouldn't be able to do a good job as Bong-seok. There are multiple reasons behind this, though. First, Jung-ha had to gain weight for the role, and he couldn't imagine himself looking chubby. You've probably already heard this crazy story, but Jung-ha gained 30 kilograms for the role, which is an overwhelming amount of extra weight. He opened up and admitted it was tough in the beginning. Although it was incredibly challenging to gain such an amount of extra weight, Jung-ha revealed that as he was gaining more and more, he had started to become Bong-seok himself. He felt like every day he was more like his character, and by the end of the whole weight gaining process, he achieved absolute control over his acting. Jung-ha said, "I think that if my acting had been on a range from 1 to 10, this allowed me the opportunity to grow it up to 100. The second reason why Jung-ha was scared of actually acting as Bong-seok was the amount of wire work that the drama required. The flying scenes were filmed mostly in a studio, and they took days until the crew got them right. Jung-ha questioned himself at first, but he put his all into the challenge and did all he could to make them look effortless. He was made to take dance lessons and Pilates classes to feel comfortable with his movements. His hard work truly paid off because the director himself praised him, saying, 'Despite this being his first time working with wire stunts, I believe he's among the best in Korea at it.' However, Jung-ha wasn't the only actor who had to prepare a lot for his role. While Do-hoon was taking Taekwondo lessons, Go Yoon-jung had to spend 3 months doing something else. She revealed that it wasn't very easy to film this drama because in order to portray her character perfectly, she had to also do more than just audition and nail the script reading. She actually attended a prep school for physical ED students for 3 whole months. By the end of it, she was confident with her actions and posture, so filming her scenes went smoothly. Despite all the exhausting training the cast had to go through, they had many great moments on set. Sung Ryong revealed that he admires the cast a lot by saying, "All these amazing actors, they didn't come to the set as celebrities or the actors, but they just came to the set as the characters. They were just fully immersed in each of their own characters." This only further proves the amount of dedication they had for the drama. What do you think about the cast of Moving? Let us know in the comments.